Alright, we're back. Let's do it. So we're finishing, excuse me, I almost dropped my camera. So we're getting to the final stages of this step here. So we're going to move this guy right here. And now we need, connect the object break. Nodon to the entrance, yep. Oh, we can call it the teleport exit Nodon. One does not simply dismiss the power of wares. And then move it right here. And then open up its settings. Go to properties, disable visible. And then set Z under the position right there. Exit out. And it's time to see what that looks like outside. Ah, there's our message. This way the player knows that they can throw punches. Perfect. Let's head back to the programming screen. And now it's time for me to say, Step 7 is done. Yup, we finished Step 7 this episode. Let's go. Oh, good job. Excellent. Entrance A here. Mission accomplished. Oh. That was seriously a marathon of a step. But you made it. Great work. I just knew you could hang in there until the end, Dry Crunch. Alrighty. We're getting closer and closer to completing our game. In the next step, we'll be working on a boss. See you then. Making punches destructive and flag Nodon. Is it on or off? Hey Gregory, did the beat go off? Oh, it's so stupid. Just looking at stuff here. Flag Nodon, is it on or off? Hello there. This time the game screen has a person and some boxes with a fetching light blue. What happens if you press Y? Press Y. When you press Y, the person fires orbs. What happens if you press X? Oh, the sounds to the spheres have stopped. So, Y turns firing on, and X turns it off. Let's test it out. This is what we'll be looking at today. How to turn features on or off. And without further ado, we'll let to the program screen. Hi, Dry Crunch. Ayo. Here we are. All in a row. Dun dun dun. Hello. How are you? Eureka, you're here to find out how to turn sounds and attacks on and off by pressing a button? Leave it to me. I'll teach you how. Kapow! But first, let me explain myself through song. When your world is all in binary and you want to get your code on, for all your on and offish needs, just call your friend Flag Nodon. Knock knock, Flag Nodon? Oh, who's there? Flag Nodon's my name, don't wear it out. I just crooned my heart out to you, and you're snoring? Well, whatever. Back to teaching mode. Look at flag Nodon's input ports, if you please. Once that on port receives a signal, whoosh. Then ping, the flag Nodon will switch on. After that, the flag Nodon will output a signal continuously, swoosh. But if a signal hits the off port, then a flag Nodon will switch off. Berserk. Then no more signal will be output. Thank you very, very much for all your efforts there, flag Nodon. Huh. Anyway, flag Nodon can be in one of two states, on or off. When they're on, they output a signal constantly, and when they're off, they don't output anything. That's the gist. There's a button Nodon for Y connected to the on port, you see. So when you press that Y button, the flag Nodon switches on. When I'm on, I'll put a signal. Then I'll send a signal to the place sound Nodon and the launch object Nodon. And then comes the boom, and then the bam, and then the pew pew pew. Send me that signal, and then the body really starts fire away, boom boom boom. I have a strong connection with person Nodon, as you can see. Which means person Nodon here can fire some spheres. You'll also see that the button Nodon for X is connected to an off port. Hey, if you press X, the flag Nodon will switch off. No signal if I'm off. And without a signal, there's less pew pew and more. That's one way of putting it, I suppose. But another way, it's like this. Switching the flag Nodon on and off switches the sound and spheres on and off. Anyway, now you've learned a little bit about flag Nodon. Want to give another look over the game screen? Press Y to start the sounds of the spheres. Once you press Y, the switch stays on, right? The reason you get all the sound and light show is because the flag Nodon is outputting a signal. If you press X on the other hand, the flag Nodon will switch off. That shuts off the signal, and things around here get a lot more peaceful. Remember this when you want to switch signals on and off using some kind of action. Flag Nodons, your Nodon. Let's go back to the program screen. Do you have more of an idea about what I should do now? Change the Nodon connected to my on port, then the trigger that switches me on changes too. If you wanted to make it so picking up an apple made you able to jump. Want to try it out? Okay, it's time to say goodbye to the object Nodon. Now we need a fancy object Nodon to make us an apple. An apple that makes you jump, that's the opposite of Newton's apple. A rebellious design, it's so huge our approach, always on the cutting edge. Now select flag Nodon, copy it, move it outside of here to the left. Next, we're going to need an object break Nodon. Well, hello there. Do you want to know the exact moment an object breaks? Then I'm your gal, honey. When the apple breaks, it pings me a little old signal, you see. So we need that to go to the on port right here. And now we've made it so that breaking the apple will switch the flag Nodon on. Now we just have to make it so that when the flag Nodon the switch on, the person becomes able to jump. And we will explain how to do finish that, and another thing on Alice's Guide in the next video. I know, I'm making a lot of videos of Game Builder Garage. I haven't played this in a few months, alright? I want to be able to play this more, and I want to finish this game once and for all. So I'll see you guys in the next vid. Peace, stay crispy. Bye, guys.